Hey y'all, BJ Dettmer here, making a little update video, just simple updates on some of the projects I'm working on. The main one I'm working on right now is the unedited script of a no-name space opera. I just got it all formatted correctly for the script, and I'm currently going through a bunch of I'm going through the first round of the writing process, where I just kind of get some basic stuff done. But then after I get that done, I am going to go through and make some more major changes to what I wrote down. After that, it's not a very long thing. When I got it all formatted and done, it's only 186 pages so far. It'll probably go a little less or a little more. We'll figure that out. So that's that for the unedited script of a no-name space opera. I do have someone hired for the title of it. I'll do an official announcement for this book once I actually get the title out, and I'll get it, of course, printed out like I did with Bangkok James and Terrible Turk's Legacy. So that's the update on that. Second one, the one that's my next book, that's an adaptation that's supposed to be coming out this year. Go for a Punch. Still in the planning phase, unfortunately. I don't have anyone hired to do that title yet, but I'll get that soon after I get, the unedited script of a no-name space opera out, and I get that announced. I will get the, Go for a Punch title done, and I'll start working on that. This one shouldn't take me much longer, most a week or two before I can push out. This one is a very easy project. The no-name space opera is extremely easy. It's literally just to be the most blatant form of parody I've ever made. So it's just meant to be stupid and fun, something I've always wanted to do. So yeah, don't expect anything really original from me on here. It's just the most blatant form of parody you'll ever see. You'll understand once you actually get it and read it, and once I kind of explain it more. But yeah, and then with Go for a Punch, it's an adaptation. Not exactly my story, but I am gonna try to make it as original as possible as I can. But don't worry, Bangkok James 2. Completely original story from me, meant to homage Indiana Jones, of course, just like the first one. For any of those wondering that why I don't write any original stories I just came up with, no parody, no spoofing, no nothing, coming soon, eventually, at some point. Believe me, it will at some point. I'm just currently working on ones I really want to work on, which happen to be parodies. I think my roadmap said that I think my major novel that's original is Stickers, which I think is slated for 2025. And then Eardway Ailstay, my short story collection, all original tales, slated for 2025 as well. As for Go for a Punch, depending on how long it takes me to plan it out, I'll start writing it this year. Don't get me wrong, it will be written this year, but publication might not be until next year, early next year. Hopefully not. Don't want it to be. But that's how it's going to probably end up if I can't get myself going on it. It's a little difficult at the moment. As for Bangkok James 2, I did have a set story for it, but I'm rethinking it as there's a lot more I want to delve into with Bangkok. So I'll work on that later. Yeah. As for the original Bangkok James, it's still, of course, there. I did leave a poll. People that are watching this video, go vote on that poll, whether y'all want a hardcover Bangkok James or not. That'll kind of determine the what I do for the next one, for the Terrible Turk's Legacy. As if it's consensus says oh yeah, for a you're not willing to pay $30 for a hardcover. Totally fine. I understand that. That's why I didn't do a hardcover the first time, because I just wasn't sure people were willing to pay $30 for a hardcover, as it was just kind of expensive, unfortunately. But yeah, go check that out. Vote your honest opinions on what you would want for that, and that'll definitely dictate how I publish Bangkok James 2, whether that comes out as a hardcover or a paperback. It might be a little bit long book too. Hopefully not as long as Bangkok James 1. Bangkok James 1 was only so long because there was a lot I had to set up on. But the unedited script of a no-name space opera, definitely short enough where I could probably get a good, reasonable price for a hardcover, so I'll probably do that. I will say right now, going forward, I won't be doing ebooks unless I can figure out how to format them properly. The reason why I say that is of course, as you may know, Bangkok James and the Secret of the Andes has a paperback and an ebook. I strongly recommend you buy the paperback. I do lose out on money when y'all buy that, but it comes with the full package. You have the intro, which is like, the whole like um, a BJ and Co production, yada yada yada. BJ Dettmer novel, BJ's Boozy's Adventures presents. Then you have the title. That's in the actual proper title. That's in the paperback, but not in the ebook. The reason why is because I just couldn't get it working. Same thing with the translation for the Spanish. I noticed a lot of people. I noticed like about 6 people have bought the ebook, and I feel bad because the issue with the ebook is that the translation for the Spanish isn't there, and I couldn't get it working. So you're going completely blind on the Spanish there. Same thing with the Arabic use in there. You're going completely blind. Um, and then of course there's certain things I just couldn't keep in there as well. So it's very generic. Not at all. I'm not at all proud of the ebook. So again, anyone that does, that's why when I link the my stuff, it's linked to the paperback because that comes with the full package. Now again, once like I kind of get the end of like after like I think it's like one more week before I check the results for the hardcover, and if people want the hardcover will come out, and I hope y'all like that. I'm definitely gonna pick me up a hardcover once if I do a hardcover and once it comes out. As for unedited script of a no-name space opera, that will come out in hardcover because I truly do think that it'll be short enough to where I could reasonably get it out at at a good price for people that want it, and so that way you get like a good like hardcover of it instead of just like a paperback that could be easily damaged. You get a nice hardcover that protects everything. That's what I want to do as a self-published author. For the I'm not exactly a very big author. Obviously, I only have like 8 subscribers on this channel, and only so many people have bought my book. So like I want to give people the best quality I can present to them. So with that being said, any book I will make hardcover, and that'll be that. Yeah, that's all my updates for now. Bangkok James 2 is slated for 2024, though it'll probably be very late 2024. Hopefully I don't have to get it early 2025. It just depends how long. Bangkok James 1 took a little over a year. It was slated for 2022, but I couldn't get it out in time because I was really close, but there ended up being a lot of stuff at the end that I had to get done. So it got pushed out early 2023 this year. But Bangkok James 2 slated for 2024. Hopefully it only takes about a year to get done. If I go for a punch done and published before this year ends, I can start immediately on Bangkok James 2. So there's that to look forward to. The Kark is slated definitely for 2024. That's a definitive. Though there's some issues going up with that as well, such as budgeting. It's getting a little pricey at the moment trying to get a bunch of references down, and so I might end up having to scrap the graphic novel idea for now and just publish it as a book to be able to save money. But I'm not sure about that yet. If y'all want to see it as a graphic novel, support me by buying my book. That definitely helps, fund my stuff. Like I've said before, that's why I'm trying to push out other books this year to help fund this stuff because it's gonna be very expensive. If there's any other way y'all want to support me, leave a comment down below if like maybe you want me to open a Patreon, though I don't think that's really necessary because I don't have a big enough fan base for that. But if y'all want to support me in any other way besides buying my book for some reason, let me know, I guess, and I'll figure something out. But yeah, the best way to support me is to buy my book. It shows interest that there is interest for my book, and it also just gives me money. So it's like $2.50 a physical copy sold. So I mean, hey, it's not a lot, but like the more people buy, the better off I am. So yeah. Other than that, that's all my updates I have for now. Just a quick little update. Be looking forward. I will do a process on how I publish my books. I use Ingram Spark, by the way. If people that do, person that did ask me one time on Discord, I use Ingram Spark. I will show how I do that, or at least go over how I do that. Um, After that, I'll try to get the official reveal for the unedited script of a no name space opera. Once I get the title out, same thing with Go for a Punch. Once I get that title completely done, and I'll get the announcement out. And after that, of course, once the book comes out and I have a physical copy to show y'all, I'll do an out now thing, like, oh yeah, buy this book. And of course, I'll add the link to my page and stuff like that, and y'all see it. All right, thank y'all. Have a good day, and bye.